Morning friends, Phil Robertson, and I'm out and about on my morning walk, and I've done about 12 Ks, left home at about 5:15 this morning. It was very dark, but no issue whatsoever to do that. So I just wanted to cover off, I get a lot of questions when I'm travelling, and I get emails and people phone me and ask me, I want to build an online business, but I just can't. And one of the big ones I get is, I'm just so busy. I just don't have the time. And I guess I go, don't have the time. Well, we've all got 168 hours in a week. But isn't that the reason you've got to take action or do something anyway? Because I don't have the time. It's like, well, if I continue to do the same thing, and what do they say? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So if you don't have time freedom, isn't that the exact reason why you should be taking some action? And I'm not even suggesting that you become an affiliate, but actually look and explore what are the different options. Another one I hear from people is, I just don't have the money. And it's like, well, hello? Isn't that another reason why you actually should be taking some action here and finding ways to create the financial freedom that you actually want? A lot of people say to me, but to start a business, doesn't it cost a fortune? Well, actually, it's relatively inexpensive to start an online business. You don't actually have to find staff, you don't have to find premises, you don't have to buy product, you don't have to pay franchise fees or setup costs. I mean, it's very minimal. I mean, you might have to pay some web hosting and some internet fees, some small amount of advertising. In fact, you don't even have to advertise if you don't want to. So there are different ways. So to me, it's like, well, you know what? It's actually very, very much a risk-free environment. In fact, my background's finance and property, so I'm used to the law of clawbacks. In my business, you can actually try and get into this business risk-free. So for 30 days, you can try this. And in fact, I've had people where they've come into the business, watched the workshop videos, done some of the modules and gone, you know what? I want to be in e-commerce, or this just didn't seem to be the thing that was going to work for me, or I just didn't like it. Hey, no big deal. You know what? You get your money back. And in fact, the money never went into my bank account in the first place. So nothing ventured, nothing gained. You might as well check something out. You're not going to lose anything by... in fact, I think what you will lose is not actually working out whether or not this potentially could be for you or not. Another thing I hear from people say, I'm just so busy. Haven't got time, I've got kids. Again, isn't that the exact reason why you should? So that you can set an example for your children of actually be able to create some time freedom so you can watch them grow up and actually have time to spend with them. So many people I hear, I missed out on this, or I'm working ridiculously long hours. I couldn't get to this training. I couldn't get to the Holy Communion. I couldn't get to this and that because of my work commitments. So to me, that's just not, I don't think that's a viable reason. In fact, a lot of people in our community join because they've got kids. They want to be able to spend time with their kids rather than miss out on things, miss out on opportunities to be with their children. A big thing, I reckon the biggest reason people don't start an online business is fear. Fear is what stops nearly everybody. And at times it stopped me too. But what do they say? Feel the fear and do it anyway. And for me, I reckon that's a really good reason. So one of the things you really need to do is you need to get mentors. You need to find coaches in anything. Now, most people, let's say when we wanted to learn to drive a car. Now, I learned to drive a manual car. In fact, my father had what's called a 1928 Delage. It was a vintage car. And I had to learn to double the clutch. But most people, let's say they start out in a manual car, even an automatic car these days. My son, in fact, he just got his license. And we don't know how to drive a car, do we? But millions and billions of people around the world, and for time immemorial, as long as we've had cars, have learned how to drive cars. It's like anything, there's a system, there's a way, there's a methodology. And it's no different with starting an online business. You just have to follow the steps, the modules, and get around the mentors. That's what I've done. I've actually hung out with people. I just came back from San Diego and London and spent some time in Europe. I go to dinners, I immerse myself, I hang out with these people and I find out what it is that they've done that's made them successful. But you know, the best part about when you get with mentors, it's they actually are so open about, hey mate, these are the things I also did and don't do this. So what you're doing is you're actually cutting down your learning, you're actually fast tracking to save yourself time and money so that you don't make the mistakes that they made. So you want to hang out with the right sorts of people. Some people say to me, oh, but I haven't got a product, I haven't got a service. Guess what? I've been in this space, we're coming up to 7 months now. I'm not marketing anything on e-commerce at this stage. I'm doing affiliate marketing. So fundamentally, I'm teaching people how to do exactly this, which is affiliate marketing, how you build an online business. Now within our business, we have another business called Import Experts, and I'm going to be branching out and going to China and learning how to build online businesses. But for the moment, I'm not doing that. I'm doing one thing at a time. So, yeah, I think these are just some of the reasons that people stop themselves moving forward. I would be asking yourself, you know what, do you want to work till you're 65 doing what you're doing? Do you want to have to get up every Monday to Friday, go to a job that you're probably not enjoying? For me, I got to say, I was super stressed. I actually didn't realise just how stressed I was until I stopped. I got sick of the emails coming through, and no disrespect to my clients, but in finance and banking, you get emails from credit officers, please explain more information, maybe declined, can't borrow the money that we need, and then the client gets stressed because they've got a house settlement. Or in properties, I'd have sales fall over. I'm thinking, great, I've made that sale, fantastic. I put that into my revenue forecast, and before I know it, guess what? It's not going to happen. So, friends, these are things that you just don't realise just how stressful they can be until you actually stop doing that. I used to get SMS messages, late in the day or early in the evening for more information, and I just didn't realise just how uptight I really was feeling until I actually started to not have to experience that sort of lifestyle anymore. So, I think you have nothing to lose, you've everything to gain. You've got a money-back, safe environment that you can try before you buy effectively. And why not ask yourself, what is it that you really want out of life? Because I think the problem in life, most people just settle for. And they just kind of roll over and give up on their dreams and their goals and the things that they're passionate about. And I personally would challenge you to say, guys, gals, be better than that. Be your best self and create your best life today. Why not? It can't hurt. You've got nothing to lose. Anyway, bye for now.